Okay, so we're back at the MXU. As you can see, I got my hubs and stuff painted last night. Pretty much all our painting bits are finished now. And now I must tackle the oil seal inside the crankshaft oil seal. I have the new one here. So we'll get out the old one and get this replaced. And yeah, we'll see how we go then. So that's what I'm going to tackle now. I'll stick up a light inside that we'll be able to see what we're doing, and we'll get the old one out of there. Right, so way in here is our seal. The old one is leaking, so basically we just need to prise out the old one and get our new seal pushed in there. Not a complicated job, but just a bit awkward, like, you know. So once we get the old one out, that'll be the easy part, or that'll be the hardest part of it done. I'll get a flat screwdriver now and we should be able to prise them out. Right, so the old seal got a fair date. Trying to get it out was not easy with screwdrivers and seal picks and everything. But it's out now anyway, so it's time to shove in the new one. It's actually a two-part seal. Not showing it to you properly there. Show you the new one. It's a two-part seal, so the outside is a kind of a steel sleeve, I suppose, to hold the whole lot in place. And then obviously maybe this is able to spin with the rotation of the engine. So we'll get the new one in. We'll drive it in here with this. So we'll be able to hit both parts of the seal at the same time, just an old bearing shell. And we'll see how we get on. Just do a bit of cleaning up inside here first. Clean all our old marks and things off of it. And we will get there. Okay, so I've been a very busy boy, and that's why you won't have seen, that's why there'll be a big jump in footage now. So basically today I got a chance to get stuck at it. I had nowhere to go. You know, I didn't have to leave the shade all day, so I got an awful lot done today. I just have my front mudguard skin to put on here. Pretty much everything is done. About 11 o'clock I started, rims on, tires on, to join the rims because they were all split for painting. Join the rims, put on our 4 tires, put on our steps, put on our exhaust shield, put on our front mudguard brackets, put on our mudguard frames, and I've the skin on it. The other side, I'll show you all of that. But I've all that done. I've none of my rear linkage put back on, but I'll be able to start her now and move her around, and I'm going to take her out and pull in the 8340 and get stuck into putting on the hitch. So one of the jobs we will have spoke about is we sent away some bolts for zinc plating, and as you can see here, it's lovely. There's a real nice finish on it, and there's parts of the linkage at the back of the tractor are done as well. But it turned out really, really nice. I'm really happy with the result of that, and I'm really happy with how this tractor turned out. It is very nice indeed. Now I know it looks a bit poor without its from mudguard bracket, but again, look, there's a lot of the studs here were sent off for coating as well. I painted our tracking bar there in the front, painted our front hubs, more zinc plating done there, painted our front grille, got all this. AOH Valeton done all of this for us, and he made quite a job of that. Tractor standing out. Our mirror arms were painted. They also came up pretty well. And here on this side of it, you can see there, it's a lovely tractor. It turned out really well. And these are a real basic tractor, so it's a lovely fit for a farmer. But we'll give a look inside in the cab there now as well. Again, zinc plated bolts on top of the mudguard skin also, and some down inside there. There is this mark on the bonnet, and I didn't go painting that, because if I painted that, I'd have to paint the whole bonnet, and look, it's only small. I know maybe when I've done a lot of these other nice touches, but look, I've just brought it up a little bit. It was a nice tractor to begin with, it just needed a hand. It was weathered, you know. I said, obviously nobody ever polished it, or nobody ever done a lot of things like that to it, so it was just weather beaten a small bit. And what we've done now is we've brought that to a very presentable level for sale, without going painting bonnets and stuff like that. So steps also painted at this side. I need to give my battery box a wash now, because it looks pretty bad, but they came up well. And I also got the bolts zinc plated for holding on the step too. And again, on our back wheel, same story. Couple of little bits left to fit, but as you can see, it's very, very little. Just these few linkage pieces now, which were also zinc plated. But now we'll give a look in the cab and see the finished product. But I'm very happy with how this tractor turned out. It's simply lovely is what it is. I'm very, very happy with it. Oh, I have a front crankshaft steel done as well. You will have seen me doing a bit of that. That's now done. That's finished. It's hard to be the Case, lads. I know you're fans of everything else. What's your favourite brand? Oh, that needs to be changed. I've forgotten about that. What's your favourite brand? Let me know in the comments. I think you will have guessed by now that my loyalties lie with Case. I got this lovely seat cover for it as well. Tailored seat cover. There's a lovely smell of new out of her. I know she's not new, but she smells new inside now. Now, I know we won't start because our battery was out and it was also flat, so I'll have to give that a charge up. But also inside here as well, this was all loose. The grate there for your PTO shifter to go into, all that inside there was flapping around, so I sorted that out. And I don't think we've anything mechanical left to do. Our crankshaft seal is done, our hydraulic pump is done. There was nothing inside here. You guys will be able to tell me anyway, because normally when there's jobs to do for a tractor, I let all of you know, and then I can look back on the footage and say, yeah, we needed to do that and we needed to do this, so I don't forget parts like that. That's one handy part of the YouTube, and I think all of the viewers enjoy this, and people who have bought tractors off of me really enjoy it, because there's nothing hidden, you know. They know what they're looking at, or they've seen it before the bits and pieces have been done. So we'll just turn on our key anyway and see what kind of a result we have. All our dashes working. That wasn't working at the start. Our central display there wasn't working at all, but now it's all working, so that's very good. Obviously she needs to drop a LHM as well to say she's flashing up a brake fluid error. Oh, all this was covered in oil as well when she came, but AOH done a job on that too. It was all, I'll shine the light on it that you'll get a better look. It was totally destroyed in oil, like there was a line right along here somewhere. It was like a hose burst with the back window open, and I sprayed all the roof lining of oil, but that's sorted now. I need to give our sunroof a clean and give our windows a little polish. As you will have seen, I changed that panel, but there's a nice place for you to sit there even without a passenger seat. And we have aircon, which is kind of, a lot of these yokes in Ireland were spec'd without aircon, but the European ones usually have it, and to be honest, you nearly need it because you're so closed in. You have no opening window at all. Even on this model, you don't have an opening sunroof. So yeah, that's the negative side of the full glass door. But this aircon system has just been gone through and it's all working perfectly, so that is another plus. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you all in the next video.